What do you reckon, Zach? How many local guys do you reckon will be able to tell us where we are right now?
A few. Yeah, not many.
Well, why don't just chuck it in the comments, guys. If you know the road that we're travelling on or where we are roughly or where we're headed, you let us know. I don't think there's going to be many. There might be a couple of guesses that are close, but I don't think anyone's going to get it. Oh, when I did that sleepy call, put a thing on the Facebook page, and one of the people commented that they have several sleepies and an echidna living in their house.
Alright.
I thought, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I've asked them if people have video footage of that kind of stuff, that's the stuff that we'd like to see.
Yeah. Send it in.
Yeah, send us a video. We had quite a busy day today, Zach. We had a call in Micah Street, and that little fella is at large. We had a call just around the corner from Mr. Zach's house to a little sleepy that got munched up by a dog, or a couple of dogs actually. Unfortunately, it's the third sleepy that's been killed at that property, so a little bit of an ongoing issue there. A nice breeding size female that got killed at the property today, unfortunately. Well, she didn't get killed, I had to euthanize her, and I never like doing it, no one likes doing that. But unfortunately, it had to be done. And in the old rhino here, we've got a nice big Western Brown that I caught out in Knox Street. The people there had 4 little dogs, and they were attempting to have a go at this Western Brown that I've got in the car. And the owners did a really good job getting the dogs out of the way, keeping an eye on the snake, and the snake just sat on the grass in a nice defensive position and waited for me to come. It was a really easy capture. It took me about 3 seconds once I got through the gate. He literally sat there and I just scooped him into the bag with my hook and off we went. And he's a big boy. Nice sized little Western Brown in here. Now you guys that were looking at the page earlier today would have seen the Western Brown that was in Micah Street. And this guy looks very, very similar. Almost, you could say they were twins. If you guys that aren't on our Patreon page yet, that's where we upload all of our bloopers and our outtakes and just us being a bit silly when we're out. We'll realise very soon that he's not in danger and he will calm down.
He's just tapping it.
But this stark contrast to that really pretty Aspidorhynca that we had, was it yesterday or the day before? Day before, I think it might have been. Yeah. And, you know, that snake was super calm, didn't even care that we were there.
Oh.
And this guy's just a little bit more on edge. He's had a bit more of a bad experience with some dogs. Really trying to get to him, and they've stirred him up a little bit. I need to get a little bit more tail in my hand here because he's a big boy and we don't want to hurt him. He's actually, have a look at my hand. He's holding on to my hand now. So I don't actually have to hold this snake, he's holding on to me. But that just makes him feel a little bit more comfortable. Makes him feel a bit more grounded and stable, like he's not going to fall or anything. He's starting to calm down a little bit, starting to realise he's not in danger. Now, this guy's actually got quite a few little old wounds. He's got a couple of little ticks on him. We're not going to bother him today and try and get them off at this stage. And we're going to let him go exactly how he is. Just look just behind my hook there. You can see there's a sore there. Now, that was dry and that was a bit old, so the dogs didn't do that today, but he's been in the wars. That looks like it might have been under a fence or something like that. But either way, it's already dry, it's already healed, it's not going to get fly blown, so he's not in any danger of that becoming a health issue for him down the track. He's just trying to go backwards now because he's starting to get a bit annoyed with being held, so we're going to have to let him go pretty soon. I might even just let him go, I think, and see what he does, because he might just chill. You never know. I'm actually not holding him now. Have a look at my hand. I'm not holding him at all. We have been looking at some new camera options and something that might be able to help us get a bit better footage. But we're in the shade today, so these colours should be coming through quite well. It's a very, very pretty snake. Good size, healthy Aspidorhynca. So this is a Western Brown. He's a strap-snouted brown. The strap-snouted brown is a very common species of snake. It's our most common species at the moment. What do you reckon, Zach? Like 9 out of 10 at this stage are probably Aspidorhynchas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these guys have survived the drought better than pretty much any other species of snake we get here. We don't get mulgas very much anymore either.
Come back.
He's coming back to say hello to me.
He's all bluff.
He's all bluff. People seem to be thinking that snake sightings are becoming more common, and that there's more snakes around than there used to be, but it's just not the case. I think we've done a really good job of advocating for these species and for these animals, and awareness is something that we've always been working on raising and making sure that more and more people are aware of these animals and their importance in our ecosystem as well. So it's just the fact that this platform to be able to get people interested in snakes and to show people these amazing animals just never used to exist, and now it does. So it's good to see that we've got the following now that we can actually get people to see these snakes on a regular basis. Something else that's disappointing, Zach, and something we see more and more of, is crap like this. There's broken glass everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. We're up the river the other day. In Kinchigo, one of the campsites, there's broken glass everywhere. If you do know someone that likes to take glass with them, yeah, and rubbish, like just down the road here, back from where the car was, there's a bloody mattress laying on the road. If you know people that sort of are that kind of person that will dump their rubbish out here, smash bottles when they're out camping or drinking or whatever it may be, just go a bit old school, give them a smack around the mouth, because that's what it takes to teach people a lesson, I think. Let's see if people know what they are, Zach. Who knows what they are? Kids that grew up out bush will know exactly what this is. I'm interested to see what people call them. I've always called them the one thing.
Yeah.
But then I've had other people tell me that, well, they give me what they called them growing up, and I'd never heard it before. So it'd be interesting to see what people call them.
That wasn't good.
Another successful release. Very nice snake. And to be honest, Zach, I think I need you to hold those.
Yeah.
And there's only one thing to do at this time of day, really. Go into the car fridge, crack one of these. Pepsi in a black can.
Nice.